Well, hello, First Methodist family. Happy Friday. My name is Kody. I'm the executive director at the Harbor in downtown Dothan and also part of the First Methodist staff, and excited to be with you today. And my hope and prayer is to bring you where we are living in a time with some uncertainty, maybe some fear. Let's put our eyes on the Creator God who has all the power, and my hope is to bring you encouragement of that today. I'm going to go straight to his word for that. 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 8 and on. And it's this wonderful and powerful story about the king of Aram, who led the Arameans, and the king of Israel, and of course the prophet Elisha that we'll be talking about. It says in verse 8, when the king of Aram was waging war against Israel. So here we have Aram, the area of Syria today, fighting against the Israelites, as there were many battles throughout the Old Testament. And the king was waging war, and he wanted to continue to be a good leader and to defeat the Israelites. Yet what was happening is every time the Israelites would set up camp, they would be warned by Elisha, and Elisha would go to the king of Israel saying, don't go to this place or that place. God would give him the prophetic message to stay clear of the Arameans. Well, the king of Aram was unsure what was happening. Why couldn't they ever catch these Israelites? And so he went to his soldiers and said, who of you is against us? And they told him, it's not us that's against you. It's the prophet Elisha. He listens to God, and he tells the king everything that you know, even what you say in private in your bedroom. Well, they got together and said, we're going to go find this guy. And they found out that Elisha was going to be in Dothan. And so they sent all the horses, all the chariots, all the soldiers, and they went and surrounded at night the city of Dothan where the prophet Elisha would be. In the morning, the servant of Elisha went out, and he saw all those horses and all those chariots, and there was fear in him. He went to Elisha and said, what are we going to do? And in verse 16, an incredible verse in Scripture, it says this, Elisha said, don't be afraid, for those who are with us outnumber those who are with them. In verse 17, then Elisha prayed, Lord, please open his eyes and let him see. So the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked and saw that the mountains was covered with horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. You see, there is more with God than against him. God's amazing healing and miraculous power is all around us. And that's my prayer in this season, that we open our eyes to see God at work. There is good in all of this, and he works for the good. So friends and First Methodist family, will you join me in opening our eyes to see that God is all around us? And would you help others, maybe friends, family, and neighbors, to help their eyes opened as well? How can we do that? Let's be fervent in prayer right now that all those around us would open eyes to see the goodness of God. Let's text one another, email one another, FaceTime with each other, and perhaps have that 6-foot conversation away and just encourage one another that God is all around us and there's more of him than anything else. To close, we have an amazing Creator God. I'm standing out in the beautiful Walton Garden at First Methodist right now on a great sunny day, and everything is just still and peaceful. Yet we're on our created earth right now that's flying around the sun at 67,000 miles an hour. We're also spinning on the Earth's axis at 1,000 miles an hour. Yet it seems like a perfect, calm, beautiful day. That's our God that has all that power. Larger than the coronavirus, larger than anything else. Let's open our eyes to see the God that's all around us. Be blessed. Take courage, take hope, and we'll talk to you soon.